Hi there, my name's Laura and I run a company called Space Within. We're a coaching organisation and we work with leaders in a variety of sectors across the globe. And the work that we do is enabling these leaders to do what it takes to be able to bring their real selves to work so that they can live and lead in a more spacious way. Right now in the UK it's summer. It's beautiful weather, which is often a surprise to us, but we've got this gorgeous weather at the moment. We're pretty much in the middle of a heat wave. So for those of you that live in different parts of the world, this might not seem very dramatic, but when you live here in the UK, temperatures of 27-28 degrees Celsius in June are pretty rare. And so everyone's getting really excited about the weather, understandably so. We love the sunshine, it makes us feel happier and lighter. But also what's happening is a lot of people that I'm coming across in my day-to-day, in my work in particular, are telling me how rubbish it is that they have to spend so much of their day-to-day and their day-to-day lives, particularly during the week when they're working, in what I would describe as beige boxes. So high-rise offices, even if they're open plan, these buildings that are devoid of often natural light, they're normally full of processed air, so air conditioning, even though it's really wonderful and we can be really grateful for it, it's not the same as the fresh breeze on your face. There's maybe no nature in the building, there might be a few plants, maybe some fake ones, but there's this real sense of being trapped inside. And people are telling me all the time, I can't wait for the weekend so that I can escape to the coast, or I can spend some time in the garden, I can sit on the grass, etc. I was talking to a client earlier today who is based in Tokyo, and he was telling me, what life is like there and how busy it is and how normal it is in that culture for people to rush around and to be very busy, and that stress is in the air. I have lots of clients in Hong Kong, they say different things, and there is no city in the world that understands that better than London, the city that I've lived and worked in for 15 years. So it doesn't matter where you are geographically. If you're working particularly in big business, it's very likely that you spend a lot of your time in these beige boxes, inside, away from natural things, off the floor, all that kind of stuff. And so what I want to say today is just a really simple, short, brief message, which is no matter where you are, no matter what city you live in, no matter what environment you find yourselves in day to day, it's always possible for you to get to nature. So it might not be the same as being able to get to the beach, or the gentleman I was speaking to this morning was talking about what it's like to be in the mountains and his craving for spending more time there. What we discussed was how he could bring the essence of the mountains into his day to day. So what we talked about, and I offer the same to you, is could he, for example, find one day a week, one day a month even, where he could take his lunch and he could wander and find a bench that was under a tree and sit and eat his lunch there, rather than eat it in his cubicle or at his desk in this beige box. So I offer you the same question, the same prompt, the same invitation. Can you get to nature, even if you're spending too much time in beige boxes? That might be part of life at the moment, and it might not be what you want long term. But whatever you do, it's probably a part of what you have to do in terms of how you spend your time. But somewhere you'll be able to get to nature, you'll be able to find a patch of grass near the office, you'll be able to get to water somehow. In pretty much every city there's a pond or a lake or a river. There'll be moving water that you can get to. Even just being outside, if you can sit on a bench or just stand under a tree for 10 minutes during your lunch break, maybe take your morning cup of coffee and sit outside and drink it before you rush into the office. Take your lunch and eat it in the fresh air. If you've got one-to-ones with your team, which I know many of you will have, take a walk for your one-to-one. Why not? Movement is also really useful for us actually when it comes to processing stuff that we have to think about. So there are many benefits. So that's a really simple message for you today. No matter where you are or what you're doing, get out of your beige box and find a way to connect with nature, to get into the elements, to feel the earth, to feel the air. You will feel so much better for it, I promise you. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and if the sun isn't shining today, I hope it shines on you again soon, and I will talk to you in a while. Take care. Bye.